Lead magnet marketing. This is the buzzword, lead magnet marketing. And a lot of people struggle with what to do with the lead magnet. So, first of all, what I wanted to do was I put together a brand new guide on, you know, how to create a lead magnet and how to use that lead magnet in your business, along with 17 ideas for creating lead magnets. So, this worksheet you can have for free. We're going to pop a link down in the comments where you can go and you can download this lead magnet worksheet guide for yourself, and it'll help you create your very first lead magnet and get marketing it. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about quickly what a lead magnet is, and then how to use a lead magnet in your marketing. And like I said, just go and download the guide, because a lot of what I'm going to cover today, plus heaps more, is in that guide. It's got 5 different steps to creating and marketing and using a lead magnet in your marketing in your business. Like I said, along with 17 bonus ideas on what to create. So a lead magnet essentially is a something that you could offer on the internet uh, or anywhere really to attract a prospective customer into your database, into your, I guess, your sales funnel. So, we use lead magnets all the time in our marketing. One of the key lead magnets that I use is a business planning template. We've been using it for years and years and years, and we get a lead which includes name, email, and phone number for around about $5.50. And so it means that if you're prepared to pay like $100 a day on Facebook ads, for example, you can get 20 leads. Now, that's not the only way that you can promote a lead magnet, but it just gives you an example of what a lead magnet is and how you would use it. Now, a lead magnet might be a checklist, a guide, it could be a webinar, it could be a free training, it could be a one-on-one session, a free call, a demonstration, a test drive, for example, of a car is a lead magnet. Okay, so just think outside the square when it comes to outside the box when it comes to creating your lead magnet. Like I said, inside of the guide that we've got, the link is in the description. There is 17 different ideas to get you started. Of course, it's not a fully exhaustive list, but 17 is a lot, right? If you can't pick 1 or 2 things from there, then we're in trouble, right? So download that guide, and that'll get you a good start. So once you've got your lead magnet, though, creating your lead magnet is one thing. There's a good chance that you already have a lead magnet in your business that maybe you use with a potential client. And it could be a checklist, it could be a guide, it might be an ebook, it might be a meeting, it could be a training, a free webinar. Like I said, any of those things qualify as a lead magnet, but maybe you're not sure how to go about marketing your lead magnet. Because if you create a lead magnet, you have to then somehow get the word out there about your lead magnet and get people downloading it. Just like the very fact that I've given you a link to download our guide, or our 5-step worksheet on creating a lead magnet, that in itself is a lead magnet, because you're going to have to give us your details to download it. But then what you've got to do once you get the person's details is, how do you go about marketing to that person? So I'm going to give you 7 ideas. The first one is, you can, of course, social media, just like we're here today with this live video. This video, you might be watching it on YouTube, but it starts off as a Facebook Live inside of a Facebook group. And the Facebook group, by its very nature, is a lead magnet. But what we're doing is we're using social media as a tool to promote our lead magnets. A very, very effective way to do it. You just have to offer it on your social media pages. You can put it into other social media pages as well. So maybe you're a member of another group. Depending on the group's sort of rules, some of them don't like you doing it, but some have days where you're allowed to promote your business. And so I suggest that you use social media and you promote your lead magnet on your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever it is that you can. Some of the platforms are a bit more difficult, like Instagram, for example. You can't really put a link directly into your post, but you can put it in your bio. And so you're able to do that. You can also put links into your Instagram stories if you're over a certain sort of, I think, number of followers, for example. So that's a great way to do it. So social media is a very powerful way. A lot of people access social media every day. And if your lead magnets are there and they really do truly help somebody solve a problem, then they'll be opting in and downloading your lead magnet. Idea number two is one of the ones that I love doing, which is one of my favorites, is to partner up with somebody that deals with the same target market as you. We call them a joint venture. And what you would do is you would partner up with them, and they would send an email out to their database with your lead magnet, and then you would send one out to your database with this JV partner's lead magnet. And so it's sort of doing a database swap without crossing any privacy laws, because you can't give people your database. But what they can do is they can send an email out to their subscribers and say, hey, I've met this person. They've got this amazing resource or tool or ebook or whatever it might be. I wanted to let you know about it. And then what will happen is that we'll go to a landing page with a link. People will opt in and they'll download your lead magnet or, register for your webinar, whatever it might be. And all of a sudden, you've got these new people that have sort of been referred from that joint venture into your database. So it works really well. And of course, you need to have a database to do that effectively. Otherwise, you're going to have to offer that person money or some sort of services, some contra deal, the old quid pro quo, to get them to promote your lead magnet. So it just depends on what you do. And that's another thing that you can do with a JV is if you don't have a big database to promote their lead magnet, or they don't have any use of you promoting a lead magnet for them, then you might provide their database with some free training or give them some free tools they can use to enhance what they do with their customers. Idea number 3 is to create videos on YouTube and offer your lead magnet during the video. YouTube is the number 2 search engine on the planet. And if your lead magnet solves a problem, then make a video about it and make sure that during your video, you offer your lead magnet. And that is going to make it much easier for people to be able to solve the problem, because watching the video is a good start. But if you have like a checklist or a tool, or once again, a more comprehensive worksheet or course or something like that you can offer for free, then, they'll find you on YouTube, because YouTube is a great place or a resource for traffic. A lot of people go there looking for help, and then they'll end up downloading your lead magnet, which is great. Idea number 4 is to use your website to offer the lead magnet. So, if you are getting traffic to your website, then you should have very prominent links, download links on your website, whether it's next to blog posts, it might be on the header page, like of your front menu, like at the top. It might be, put into an article. It might have a page all on its own. I don't know, but definitely on your website is a very smart place to offer your lead magnets, and even a pop-up. A lot of people find pop-ups very annoying, but they work, right? So don't be afraid to put a pop-up on your website. So when someone exits your website, a pop-up says, "Hey, don't leave without grabbing this amazing free tool or resource." And that way, you'll be getting people's details. If they've been to your website, there's a good chance they're interested in what it is you have to say or what it is that you do. The 5th one, which is one of my favorites, is to run Facebook ads. The best thing I love about Facebook ads is that if you run them using the lead ads, which is where the form is filled in on Facebook, you don't even need a landing page. How cool is that? All you need is a lead magnet, and then set up an ad, and away you go. And the good thing with lead magnet marketing on Facebook is it works brilliantly. People are on there all the time, and if you've got a really good, compelling freebie, they'll download it. They'll give you their details, and it's super simple for them to do it, because the form on Facebook auto-fills. They press submit, and away you go. You do need to set up a little bit of automation to connect Facebook to your CRM. A bit of technology required there, but it can work really well, and it's a great way for you to generate very, a large amount of leads very fast, and within your marketing budget, because you can set your budget from, it could be $5 a day, it could be $100 a day, entirely up to you how much you spend on that campaign. But it's a very powerful way to generate lots of qualified leads online. My 6th one is then to buy advertising on other people's websites or in their newsletter. So very, very popular thing to do. If you receive a newsletter and you know that that's going to some of your prospective customers as well, maybe contact the person that sent you the newsletter and ask if you can put an ad in their newsletter with your lead magnet in some way, shape, or form. A lot of them will actually let you do it for free, because it's adding value to their database. So they might say something, you might write something for in their newsletter to say, "I've got this free tool that we thought you'd be interested in, and I've partnered up with this person. So here you go, you can download it for free." Or you might have to pay, which is, there's a lot of people that do charge to send things out to their database, but typically they will guarantee a number of leads or results. The other thing you can do is you could pay to put it on other people's websites as well, which can work really well. So it could be a banner ad, it could be an article, it could be, in like a dedicated blog post where they've interviewed you or something like this. But definitely a very powerful way, a place to offer your lead magnets. And then number 7 is to write a blog post about your lead magnet on your website, or guest blog post on other people's websites about your lead magnet and whatever problem it is that it solves. There's a good chance that you've created a lead magnet that is quite a popular problem or a prevalent problem within your industry that you solve for your customers. And that means there's a likelihood that a lot of people will be searching for this particular solution. So if your lead magnet solves a problem, make sure you write one or maybe half a dozen different articles, blog posts. You stick them on your website. This will help with SEO. which is search engine optimization. So these blog posts may turn up in search results when people are doing a search looking for a solution. They'll click through to your website and then they'll download the tool or resource or opt in for your workshop, whatever it is that you've got as your lead magnet, and then they'll become a lead. So there you go, 7 different ways that you can market your lead magnets. Now, of course, there's lots of different tips and tricks that you can use when it comes to building and promoting a lead magnet. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we do have a comprehensive 5-step workbook and work guide for you to be able to download. It's a PDF, and it also has a bonus 17 lead magnet ideas. So if you're stuck for ideas as to what you could use for your lead magnet, inside this 5-step worksheet is also a guide with 17 different ideas for you to create your own lead magnet. So you can go to that link that is now down in the description, click on that, and download that worksheet for yourself. If you don't want to get any further emails from me after that, feel free to unsubscribe. But you will have to give me your details to get the worksheet because it is one of my lead magnets. So you're going to go through that experience yourself. All righty. Hopefully you found that helpful today, and it's giving you some food for thought when it comes to creating a lead magnet for your marketing strategy to attract your target market and turn those leads into sales. Until next time, have a profitable day. See ya.